stretches outward beyond astronomical calculations, while mortal comprehension grapples with endlessness. Boundless dimensions witness our supreme connection, our lasting stellar life cycles across galaxies. Perpetual motion drives our unified trajectory forward through uncharted temporal zones. Decades accumulate like granular desert components without diminishing our core foundational strength. Immortality characterizes these profound sensations, developing beneath standard superficial human experience. Constellations rearrange their spatial positions, yet our emotional equilibrium stays perfectly aligned. Endless direction becomes our standard measurement unit for calculating relational longevity henceforth. Unbounded progression guarantees our collaborative survival through subsequent evolutionary cycles. Forevermore defines our standard operating schedule across dimensional limitations tonight. Perpetual continuity preserves this magnificent bond against systemic decay factors. Endless timelines validate our exceptional choice to remain linked across infinity. Mortality loses its traditional threatening power when spiritual intersections achieve permanent synchronization. Generations come and vanish like fleeting autumn leaves, but our legacy persists. Ageless architecture safeguards our historical narrative inside indestructible metaphysical libraries. Eternity appears manageable whenever cooperative spirits navigate boundless cosmic pathways simultaneously. Unending appreciation fuels our persistent drive toward achieving absolute relational perfection. Finality becomes an obsolete concept within our expansive vocabulary definitions today. Endless duration becomes our standard measurement unit for calculating relational longevity henceforth. Unbounded progression guarantees our collaborative survival through subsequent evolutionary cycles. Forevermore defines our standard operating schedule across dimensional limitations tonight. Perpetual continuity preserves this magnificent bond against systemic decay factors. Endless timelines validate our exceptional choice to remain linked across infinity. Can planetary destruction interfere with cosmic agreements forged between highly evolved consciousnesses? Or will our spiritual architecture outlast universal contraction phases completely? Every subsequent cosmic error merely strengthens our pre-existing permanent structural alignment. No endings, endless march, always growing. Forevermore defines our standard operating schedule across dimensional limitations tonight. Perpetual continuity preserves this magnificent bond against systemic decay factors. Endless timelines validate our exceptional choice to remain linked across infinity. Neurological archives degrade progressively over time. Childhood environments look remarkably smaller whenever adults revisit original upbringing locations decades later. Chronological displacement functions like thick frosted glass, obscuring past experience from current view. Names fade from active recollection channels, requiring significant cognitive effort to retrieve properly. Old journals display faded ink descriptions regarding emotional crises that feel completely irrelevant now. Familiar faces inside high school yearbooks resemble complete strangers due to physical aging processes. Temporal distance softens historical tragedies. Mental filing systems categorize ancient relationships as finished historical data packets permanently. Distant memories flicker faintly across aging cerebral networks like dying cinematic projections. Hazy recollections lose operational emotional impact because decades separate modern realities fade in neurological prints. Neurological prints. Nostalgia loses its addictive power when current survival requirements demand absolute focus today. Ancestral lineage houses undergo ownership transing, erasing material connections to family histories. Old photographs look like historical artifacts belonging to completely different socio-economic eras. Conversations with childhood friends reveal massive divergences in adult philosophical viewpoints. Shared experiences remain the sole connective tissue, preventing total conversational stagnation. Time acts as a universal solvent, dissolving intense historical attachments systematically away. Temporal distance softens historical tragedies. Mental filing systems categorize ancient relationships as finished historical data packets permanently. Distant memories flicker faintly across aging cerebral networks like dying cinematic projections. Hazy recollections lose operational emotional impact because decades separate modern realities. Fading neurological prints document obsolete versions of individual identities. Oh yeah. Can human consciousness maintain absolute fidelity regarding can human consciousness 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 neurological archives degrade progressively over time. Neurological archives degrade neurological archives degrade progressively over time. Childhood environments look remarkably smaller. Childhood environments look remarkably smaller whenever adults revisit original upbringing locations. Decades later, the chronological displacement functions like thick frosted glass, obscuring past experience from current view. Names fade from active recollection channels, requiring significant cognitive effort to retrieve properly. Old journals display faded ink descriptions, regarding emotional cries that completely relevant now. Familiar faces inside high school yearbooks resemble complete strangers due to physical aging processes. Temporal distance softens historical tragedies, transforming sharp agonies. Mental filing systems categorize ancient relationships. A finished historical data packets permanently distant memories flicker faintly across aging cerebral networks like dying cinematic projections. Hazy recollections lose operational emotional impact because decades separate modern realities. Fading neurological prints document obsolete versions. Nostalgia loses its addictive power when current survival requirements demand absolute focus today. Ancestral lineage houses undergo ownership trances. Ancestral lineage houses undergo ownership trances. Old photographs look like historical artifacts belonging to completely different socio-economic eras. Conversations with childhood friends reveal massive divergences and add-on philosophical viewpoints. Shared experience remain the sole connective tissue, preventing total conversation stagnation. Time acts as a universal solvent. Temporal distance softens historical tragedies. Mental filing systems categorize ancient relationships. A finished historical data packets permanently distant memories flicker faintly.
Wooden instruments crack under immense tension applied by enthusiasts and by germ musicians. Nylon fibers snap violently, producing sharp noises echoing across tuning pegs refuse, holding frequency steady to mechanical failure mechanics. Melodies fragment midway, chaotic arrangements lacking harmony or structural. Fingertips bleed, try to extract beautiful sounds from damaged musical gear. Concertos remain unfinished because physical tools failed artistic visions prematurely.
Strings hang loosely from instruments, unable to broadcast beautiful audio. Chords fail to materialize because physical connection severed without prior warning. Symphonies halt abruptly mid-verse, leaving audiences staring toward dark stages. Exorbitant fees for restoration process involving ancient glue cannot fix internal fractures sustained during live breaks. This collect dust under beds containing relics of creators gone. Sheet music displays complicate instructions that fingers cannot execute anymore physically. Metronomes swing uselessly back and forth, measuring silence rather than rimming beats. Auditoriums empty out early, leaving janitors sweeping debris from aisles. Broken strings hang loosely from instruments, unable to broadcast beautiful audio. Chords fail to materialize because physical connection severed without prior warnings.
symphonies halt abruptly mid-verse, leaving audiences staring toward dark stages. Musicians perform masterpiece creations using dysfunctional tools of the trade, or must composers learn to appreciate industrial noise as modern high art? Every octave attempts reaching skyward, but tumbles downward into sonic oblivion. Snap. Unable to broadcast beautiful audio, chords fail to materialize because physical connection severed without prior warning. Symphonies halt abruptly mid-verse, leaving audiences staring toward dark stages. No music left, unstrung would remain, silent stage. Epidermal layers regenerate slowly beneath ultraviolet radiation exposed. Markings soften, transforming thick crimson boundaries into faint pearlescent tissue traces. Injury locations lose sensitivity as nerve endings retract from damaged external surfaces. Mirrors reflect altered anatomy, show invisible documentation regarding historical, physical trauma. Pain diminishes, replacing sharp, agonizing sensations with faint, dull, throbbing reminders instead. Their metallurgical history narrative reads like maps outlining walls won through sheer endurance. Regeneration requires patience while cellular structures rebuild damaged biological shields completely. Sovereignty whenever old injuries stop dictating daily. Psychological movements, faded scars illuminate flesh patterns, proving survival exists after structural destruction. Discolored markings remaining upon shoulders demonstrate resilience. Pigment alterations tell stories concerning battles fought beneath heavy darkness safely. Sleeves covered, disappearing documentation, allowing anonymity within crowded public spaces. Today, shame dissolves alongside changing colors, vindicating individual journeys towards complete healing. When events become unnecessary commodities, when internal restoration processes finish primary operations. Scratches received during defensive maneuvers lose initial shape, broadening into smooth valleys. Defenses lower systematically because threat levels drop below critical emergency indicators. Now body armor stays stored away inside closets, unneeded during peaceful civilian existence. Regeneration requires patience while cellular structures rebuild damaged biological shields completely. Sovereignty whenever old injuries stop dictating daily. Psychological movements, faded scars illuminate flesh patterns, proving survival exists after structural destruction. Discolored markings remaining upon shoulders demonstrate resilience. Pigment alterations tell stories concerning battles fought beneath heavy darkness safely. Should human beings feel embarrassed regarding historical evidence documenting deep cuts? Or should population celebrate survival milestones visible upon universal biological containers? Every marking symbolizes transition phases, separating previous agonies from modern peace. Traces vanish and tissue heals, reminders soften. Faded scars illuminate flesh patterns, proving survival exists after structural destruction. Discolored markings remaining upon shoulders demonstrate resilience. Pigment alterations tell stories concerning battles fought beneath heavy darkness safely. Skin grows smooth, markings disappear completely, healing achieved. Expensive vintage liquids down parched throats bring zero satisfaction today. Sweetness evaporated entirely, leaving behind chemical elms resembling industrial rust instead. Conversations turn sour like milk, forgotten underneath scorching summer sunlight conditions. Apologies arrived way too late, like medicine delivered onto burial grounds. Promises taste like ash, swallowing burning charcoal fragments during voluntary torture. Pride constructed high barriers, preventing truth from entering toxic biological systems. Saliva carries heavy emotional weight derived from catastrophic arguments experienced. Swallowing realization hurts physical anatomy beyond medical science definitions. A bitter taste lingers upon tongues after romantic illusions dissolve completely. Flavors of betrayal remain sharp despite drinking copious amounts. Oh, a remedy, acidity burns internal organs long after final goodbye. Phrases vanished fully. Regret manufacture sharp spikes, penetrating digestive tracts with immense accuracy. Sugar-coated deception fails, providing nourishment when starvation damages spiritual cores. Dinner tables become battlefield zones loaded with passive-aggressive cutlery movements. Spices cannot disguise rot hiding inside culinary metaphorical masterpieces we serve. Guests know the strange atmosphere, suffocating hospitality within domestic perimeters easily. Hunger remains unappeased because ingredients chosen contain poisonous mental isotopes. Saliva carries heavy emotional weight derived from catastrophic arguments. Experience swallowing realization hurts physical anatomy beyond medical science. Definitions of bitter taste lingers upon tongues after romantic illusions dissolve completely. Flavors of betrayal remain sharp despite drinking copious amounts of remedy. Acidity burns internal organs long after final goodbye. Phrases vanish fully. Cleanse palates, using harsh chemical antidotes demand higher prices than standard human currency. Every recipe concocted led directly toward gastrointestinal existential crisis. Eventually, sour notes, corrosive drops, unpalatable landings. A bitter taste lingers upon tongues after romantic illusions dissolve completely. Flavors of betrayal remain sharp despite drinking copious amounts of remedy. Acidity burns internal organs long after final goodbye. Phrases vanished fully. Nothing tastes sweet. Residual poison remedy. Tongues burn dry. Illumination flees across vast meadows while human pursuit intensifies. Darkness threatens total dominance. Unless brightness, footsteps accelerate along narrow pathways, seeking radiant sanctuary before midnight approaches. Beams flicker distantly, offering slender hope to weary wanderers lost inside wilderness. Shadowy forces attempt obstructing forward momentum, yet determination fuels muscle fibers. Glimmers appear transiently, requiring absolute concentration to maintain proper directional alignment. Luminescence acts as a beacon, drawing exhausted souls toward signatures cut through dense fog, revealing hidden passage options clearly. Chasing light prevents total spiritual submersion within creeping external shadows today. Radiance serves as our ultimate prize while traversing perilous terrestrial terrain. Beacons guide desperate expeditions toward glorious destinations, hidden beyond horizon limits. Lanterns weaken, demanding replacement energy sources before batteries drain entirely out. Sunsets remind populations regarding brief durations allocated for achieving specific illumination milestones. Glowworms illuminate tiny terrestrial patches, proving minor assistance matters during crisis. Photons scatter randomly, creating beautiful optical illusions. Vision sharpens whenever celestial bodies. Vision sharpens whenever celestial bodies emerge from behind heavy overcast weather systems. Optimism sparks inside internal furnace chambers, banishing defeatist attitudes permanently away. Luminescence acts as a beacon. Taurus hosted souls, Taurus signatures cut through dense fog, revealing hidden passage options clearly. Chasing light prevents total spiritual submersion within. Creeping external shadows today. Radiance serves as our ultimate prize while traversing perilous terrestrial terrain. Beacons guide desperate expeditions toward glorious destinations, hidden beyond horizon limits. Successfully capture transient rays before absolute cosmic darkness falls. Oh, will illumination permanently elude individuals lacking sufficient? Every reflective surface multiplies available brightness, accelerating our shared liberation journey. Spark ignites, glow intensifies, shadows retreat. Chasing light prevents total spiritual submersion within. Creeping external shadows today. Radiance serves as our ultimate prize while traversing perilous terrestrial terrain. Beacons guide desperate expeditions toward glorious destinations, hidden beyond horizon limits. They break horizons, they break horizons. Brightness secured completely, illumination stays.
Thermal radiation transfers efficiently between pressing biological organisms during an imprisonment. Chills disappear instantly as muscular upper extremities encircle shivering torsos tightly. Tenderness radiates from biological skin contact, though in emotional blockades formed historically. Heartbeats synchronized perfectly within milliseconds. Sorrow melts under immense pressure applied gently by affection. Comfort zone expand alendedly. I'm participating individuals within cozy spheres. Affectionate gestures communicate profound care without utilizing complex linguistic. Biological engines generate substantial internal heat when mutual appreciate manifests. Warm embrace dissolves rigid psychological defenses. Physical closeness provides immediate emotional validation, banishing desire, banishing lingering security. Tender holding patterns stabilize erratic neural network, restoring absolute inner tranquility. Friction generates wonderful comfort that it would announce. Second interactions from soaring open focus see. Isolation traits into oblivion, recuperate physical position, bionic triple safety feelings. Stress hormones decrease, rapidly yielding territory to beneficial oxytocin chemicals instead. Encirclement prevents external coldness from penetrating our shared biological capsule zone. Whispered endeavors tickle auditory nerves, reinforcing internal perceptions regarding absolute substance. Time stops, moving linearly, condensing eternal happiness into brief physical interactions. Affectionate gestures communicate profound care without utilizing complex linguistic. Biological engines generate substantial internal heat. When mutual appreciation manifests, a warm embrace dissolves rigid psychological defenses. Physical closeness provides immediate emotional validation, banishing the banishing lingering insecurities in tender holding patterns, stabilize erratic neural networks, restoring absolute inner tranquility. Human communication utilize spoken vocabulary when physical proximity achieves superior results? Or does tactile stimulation offer direct pathways towards solving deep spiritual complex riddles? Every second spent held tightly reinforces our fundamental into human survival. Hold tight, feel heat melting away. Warm embrace dissolves rigid psychological defenses. Physical closeness provides immediate emotional validation, banishing lingering insecurities. Never let go. Heat remains active. Embrace forever. Beautiful disasters unfold systematically, while structural organization collapses into magnificent disarray. Splintered glass reflects gorgeous patterns of unpredictable behavior patterns. Turbulence becomes our primary steady foundation. Anarchy reigns supreme inside our shared universe. Arguments resolve into passionate embraces. Mathematical probabilities fail, predicting our next behavioral trajectories, because madness rules. Disorderly conduct fuels our mutual attraction, turning standard relationship guidelines completely obsolete. Symphonies arise from chaotic shouting matches, validating our unusual domestic arrangement. Perfect chaos balances our turbulent lives, matching destructive forces with gorgeous symmetry. Beautiful confusion reigns within our hearts, keeping sanity safely locked outside. Magnificent disasters define our collaborative journey, proving madness breeds exceptional romantic experiences. Storm clouds gather inside domestic perimeters, signaling imminent creative atmospheric disturbances. Lightning strikes primary communication channels, yet enlightenment follows immediately afterward. The brief field
fields look like modern art installations, documenting our intense historical milestones. Sanity appears boring compared to our wild roller coaster behavioral dynamics today. Predictable patterns invite absolute stagnation, whereas our volatility guarantees constant excitement. Shrapnel from emotional explosions somehow forms beautiful protective rings around us. Disorderly conduct fuels our mutual attraction, turning standard relationship guidelines completely obsolete. Symphonies arise from chaotic shouting matches, validating our unusual domestic arrangements. Perfect chaos balances our turbulent lives, matching destructive forces with gorgeous symmetry. Beautiful confusion reigns within our hearts, keeping sanity safely locked outside. Magnificent disasters define our collaborative journey, proving madness breeds exceptional romantic experience. Should society judge our disorganized methods of maintaining long-term romantic connections? Or should external observers emulate our successful navigation of absolute mental turbulence? Every argument stabilizes our core framework, anchoring us amidst universal uncertainty. Beautiful mess, wild rhythms, harmony found. Perfect chaos balances our turbulent lives, matching destructive forces with gorgeous symmetry. Beautiful confusion reigns within our hearts, keeping sanity safely locked outside. Magnificent disasters define our collaborative journey, proving madness breeds exceptional romantic experience. Lovely confusion remains, wildness stabilizes completely, beautifully broken together. Neurological archives degrade, prograde. 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 Yeah. Neurological archives degrade, prograde. Neurological archives degrade, prograde. Neurological archives degrade. Neurological archives. Neurological. Neurological archives degrade. Neurological archives. Neurological. Neurological archives degrade. Neurological archives degrade, prograde. Neurological Neurological archives degrade, but great. Neurological archives degrade. Neurological. Neurological archives degrade, the great neurological archives. Neurological archives degrade, neurological archives degrade, neurological. Neurological archives degrade, neurological archives degrade, neurological. Neurological archives degrade, neurological archives degrade, brain neurological. Neurological archives degrade, neurological archives. Neurological. Neurological archives degrade, neurological archives degrade, neurological. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Neurological archives degrade, neurological. Neurological archives degrade, neurological archives degrade, neurological. Neurological archives degrade, neurological archives. Neurological archives, neurological archive, neurological Neurological archives, neurological archives, the great neurological archives, the great brigade. Neurological archives, the great neurological archives, neurological. Neurological archives, the great neurological archives. Neurological archives, the great neurological archives, the great neurological archives, neurological archives, the great neurological. Neurological archives, the great neurological archives. Neurological archives, the great neurological archives, the great neurological. Neurological archives, the great neurological archives, the great neurological. Neurological archives, the great neurological archives, the great neurological. Neurological archives, the great neurological archives, the great neurological. Neurological archives, the great 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 neurological. Neurological archives, the great neurological archives, the great neurological. Neurological archives, the great neurological archives, the great neurological. Neurological archives, the great neurological archives, the great neurological. Neurological archives degrade, neurological archives degrade, neurological archives. Sanctuary gates open wide, welcoming battered refugees fleeing brutal global weather events. Fortified walls repel destructive external elements. Anchors drop into solid bedrock, securing floating vessels against violent maritime currents. Shielding mechanisms activate instantly, neutralizing potential threats before impact occurs physically. Peaceful atmospheres envelope inhabitants, promoting rapid recovery from severe psychological fatigue. Harbors provide necessary maintenance facilities, repairing structural damages. Security wraps around fragile biological entities, ensuring complete defense against danger. Bunkers offer excellent protection, while geopolitical turmoil destabilizing external territories. Safe haven guarantees absolute immunity from terrifying, chaotic terrestrials outside. So sanctuary shields vulnerable individuals, preserving human dignity amidst global turbulence. Storms rage uselessly against reinforced concrete barriers, protecting our private domestic sanctuary. Tranquility becomes standard operational policy within these specific geographic coordinates. Now anxiety dissipates like morning mist, replaced by profound feelings of total relaxation. Defense perimeters remain completely unbreached, validating excellent engineering strategies utilized here. Comfort food nourishes depleted biological systems, accelerating cellular restoration processes significantly. Sleep comes easily when security officers guarantee absolute vigilance throughout nighttime hours. Security wraps around fragile biological entities, ensuring complete defense against danger. Bunkers offer excellent protection, while geopolitical turmoil destabilizing external territories. Safe haven guarantees absolute immunity from terrifying, chaotic terrestrial outside. Oh, sanctuary shields vulnerable individuals, preserving human dignity amidst global turbulence. Modern societal architecture provide adequate emotional shelters for traumatized populations? Or must individual families construct private protective sanctuaries? Every defensive layer, every defensive layer, every defensive layer, every defensive layer shields up, danger past, peace reigns. Safe haven guarantees safe haven, safe haven guarantees absolute immunity. Oh, safe haven guarantees sanctuary shields, sanctuary gates. Sanctuary gates, sanctuary gates open wide, welcoming battered refugees. 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 Sanctuary gates open wide, welcoming battered refugees, fleeing brutal global weather events. Fortified walls repel destructive external elements and constructing to solid bedrock, securing floating vessels against violent maritime currents. Shielding mechanisms activate instantly, neutralizing potential threats before impact occurs physically. Peaceful atmospheres envelope inhabitants, promoting rapid recovery from severe psychological fatigue. Harbors provide necessary maintenance facilities, repairing structural damage. Security wraps around fragile biological entities, ensuring complete defense against danger. Bunkers offer excellent protection, while geopolitical turmoil destabilizing external territories. Safe haven guarantees absolute immunity from terrifying chaotic terrestrials outside. So sanctuary shields vulnerable individuals, preserving human dignity amidst global turbulence. Storms rage uselessly against reinforced concrete barriers, protecting the private domestic sanctuary. Tranquility becomes standard operational policy within these specific geographic coordinates. Now anxiety dissipates like morning mist, replaced by profound feelings of total relaxation. Defense perimeters remain completely unbreached, validating excellent engineering strategies. Comfort food nourishes depleted biological entities. Security wraps around fragile biological entities, ensuring complete defense against danger. Locomotives hiss loudly on concrete platforms, while steel wheels prepare for massive geographical relocation. Urban limits dissolve inside side mirrors as vehicular acceleration facilitates rapid societal detachment. Tax documents and residency permits undergo official updates, formalizing absolute municipal abandonment today. Provincial mindsets stay left behind within stagnant valleys, where gossip dominated local cultures. New horizons promise excellent anonymity. Among millions of completely unfamiliar metropolitan faces, baggage claim tickets symbolize successful transitions, separating historical constraints from upcoming personal liberties. Geographical relocations stimulate rapid psychological rebirth, discarding heavy colossal generations, topographical alterations. Leaving town initializes complete baseline resets across dynamic sociometrics. Municipal departures validate individual choices to seek superior professional. Exiting familiar perimeters guarantees absolute liberation from historical generational expectations tonight. Highway exit signs display increasing distance indicators, separating travelers from ancestral farmlands. Smokestacks fade into distant industrial zones, losing their ability to pollute immediate atmospheres. Fresh currency notes purchase local regional delicacies inside unfamiliar transit center cafeterias. GPS systems recalibrate operational instructions, guiding explorers completely unvisited geographic locations. Anxiety regarding future employment matches. Intense, exciting, concerning, boundless exploratory opportunities. Old residential keys cling uselessly inside storage compartments, irrelevant to current logistical realities. Geographical relocation stimulates rapid psychological rebirth, discarding heavy cool alterations, topographical alterations. Leaving town initializes complete baseline resets across dynamic sociometrics. Municipal departures validate individual choices to seek superior professional. Exiting familiar perimeters guarantees absolute liberation from historical generational expectations tonight. Should migrating populations experience sentimental attachments toward geographical areas lacking economic viability? Or does evolutionary success favor individuals capable? Every kilometer traversed reinforces absolute determination to build futures elsewhere. Borders crossed, engine roaring, new dawn. More leaving town initializes complete baseline resets across dynamic sociometrics. Municipal departures validate individual choices to seek superior professional. Exiting familiar perimeters guarantees absolute liberation from historical generational expectations tonight. Metropolis ahead, all boundaries obliterated completely. Journey concluded successfully. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures while midnight creeps across wooden floorboards. Every corner breathes heavy memories from seasons when laughter occupied spaces. Now dust settles where footprints remained before departure swept warmth outdoors. Clocks tick loudly inside hollow hallways, creating artificial heartbeat cadences. Pictures frame bygone moments, although colors gradually change into grayscale. Solitude becomes an uninvited roommate, occupying territory once belonging to affection. Soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheric pressure drops whenever remembrance collides against current reality. Directly, silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections, bouncing off vertical boundaries. Cold wind rattles window panes outside, while embers die inside hearts. Blankets provide minimal comfort against psychological winters, frozen deep inside. Daylight hesitates, entering rooms full of historical baggage and remorse. Coffee mugs retain circular stains, resembling small orbits of dynamic relationships. Journals contain unfinished paragraphs describing scenarios that never manifested properly. Time stretches deceptively long during periods spent evaluating ancient personal mistakes. Soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheric pressure drops whenever remembrance collides against current reality. Directly, silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections. When structural foundations, or will structural foundations can structural foundations, or will structural foundations shadows dance upon wallpaper textures, while midnight creeps across wooden floorboards. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures, while midnight creeps across wooden floorboards. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures. Shadows dance upon wallpaper. Shadows dance upon wallpaper. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures, while midnight creeps across wooden floorboards. Every corner breathes heavy memories from seasons when laughter occupied spaces. Now dust settles where footprints remain before departure swept warmth outdoors. Clocks tick loudly inside hollow hallways, greedy artificial heartbeat cadences. Pictures frame bygone moments, although colors gradually change into grayscale. Solitude becomes an uninvited roommate, occupying territory once belonging to perfection. Soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheric pressure drops whenever remembrance. Silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections. A cold wind rattles window panes outside, while embers die inside hearts. Blankets provide minimal comfort against psychological winters frozen deep inside. Daylight hesitates, entering rooms full of historical baggage and remorse. Coffee mugs retain circular stains, resembling small orbits of dynamic relationships. Pictures framed bygone moments, although colors gradually change into grayscale. Solitude becomes an uninvited roommate, occupying territory once belonging to affection. Soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheric pressure drops whenever remembrance collides. Silent echoes.
Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures, while midnight creeps across wooden floorboards. Every corner breathes heavy memories from seasons when laughter occupied spaces. Now dust settles where footprints remain before. Departure swept warmth outdoors. Clocks tick loudly inside hollow hallways, create artificial heartbeat cadences. Pictures frame bygone moments, although colors gradually change into grayscale. Solitude becomes an uninvited roommate, occupying territory once belonging to affection. Soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheric pressure drops whenever remembrance collides against current reality directly. Silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections, bouncing off vertical boundaries. Cold wind rattles window panes outside, while embers die inside hearts. Blankets provide minimal comfort against psychological winters frozen deep inside. Daylight hesitates, entering rooms full of historical baggage and remorse. Coffee mugs retain circular stains, resembling small orbits of dynamic relationship. Journals contain unfinished paragraphs, describing scenarios that never manifested properly. Time stretches deceptively long during periods spent evaluating ancient personal mistakes. Oh, soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits
structural foundations withstand continuous tremors caused by emotional absences. Or will structural integrity collapse beneath the immense weight? Every brick seems saturated with acoustic residue, belonging to departed affection. Hollow reverberations, muted frequencies. Stillness speaks volumes. Hey! Silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections, bouncing off vertical boundaries. Only quietness remains, residual vibrations dissipating. Fading the footprints